Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Allahumma rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Rabbi zidni ilma. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon, everyone. I hope that you will be feeling well today. And whatever you are doing in your life or you are pursuing in your life, hope that you will have developed full focus for that, and you will be satisfied with all your efforts. Because without focus, we cannot achieve our desired results. So focus is the key. We must develop focus, and then whatever we want to achieve, we can easily achieve that. There is a beautiful quotation about focus. Always remember, your focus determines your reality. Now, what kind of reality do you want? What kind of destiny do you want? What kind of future do you want? So it totally depends upon our focus. Do you want a great future? We should focus on great things. Do you want a successful destiny, a successful life? We should focus on success, successful people and success steps. Whether we want to have a blessed life, we should focus on blessings. So our focus, it determines our reality, it determines our outcome, it determines our destiny, our life, our career. So such is the importance of focus in our life. And it is also said that where focus goes, energy flows. So in life, on whatever thing you focus your attention, your full energy, you will divert your full energy into that. You will use your full energy in that very activity. So focus has such a great importance. It's just like a magnet. So you attract everything to yourself with your focus. Now what is focus? Focus is an act of concentrating your interest or efforts on something. This is one of the definition of focus. An act of concentrating your interests or efforts on something, or the ability to focus your attention and efforts on something. This is focus. This is the definition of focus. When we can focus all our attention, all our concentration on something, all our efforts, so this is the definition of focus. It is said about focus that it is a link to, or it is a gateway to all kind of thinking. And there is a quotation about it as well, that if you cannot think effectively, if you cannot focus effectively, you cannot think effectively. So if you want to think effectively, you must develop your focus, because focus is important for thinking. If you want to have good thinking and a great thinking, so it needs focus. Without focus, we cannot become a good thinker, a great thinker. So it is a gateway to all kind of thinking. Now what are those thinking? Those thinking included problem solving. Problem solving also is depending upon thinking. When you are a good thinker, you will be a good problem solver. Decision making. Decision making also, it is also called thinking skill. It is a thinking skill. When you are a good thinker, you will be a good decision maker. So problem solving, decision making, reasoning. If you want to give with reason. So reasoning is also a thinking skill, and when you can think in a good way, in a proper way, so you will be able to reason properly. Memory. Memory is also a thinking skill. Memory. How to memorize things. How to keep things in mind. How to remember it for a long time. It's also all about thinking. So we can develop memory when we are good thinkers. Perception. Perception is also a thinking skill. So if you want to perceive well and perceive positively, we must be a good thinker. So all these thinking skills, it depends upon focus. So such is the importance of focus. All these thinking skills need focus. So it means that if we cannot focus effectively, then we cannot think effectively. If you want to become a great problem solver, if you want to become a great decision maker, then we must work on our focus, because it depends upon focus. It depends upon thinking, and or thinking depends upon our focus. So focus has such a great importance in our life. A focused person is a conscientious and empathetic person. Conscientious is a person who wishing to do his job well. A person who want to do his job well, he is a conscientious person. Conscientious. An empathetic is a person who feel and share other feelings. Is called empath. Who can feel and share other feeling, he is an empath. So a focused person is always an empath. He can feel and he can share other feeling. How do you feel? If I am an empath, so I will feel your feeling. How do you feel? How are you feeling? What are you going through in your life? So I will feel it easily if I am an empath. So a focused person is an empath and conscientious person. Now, how can we develop focus? So there are certain tips. There are certain tips, and if we work on these tips and we practice on a daily basis, you will be able to develop focus. The first one is eliminate distractions. When we eliminate all the distractions, for example, if you want to focus on my lecture or my words, and if you want to focus on this class, and if you want to focus on English language, so we have to eliminate all the distractions. Like there will be something going on in your mind, there will be some other things going on in your mind right now. So when you will eliminate all those things, like a cricket match is going on, a World Cup match is going on, so maybe some of you people will be interested in that. They'll be thinking about that, what is going on. So that is a kind of distraction. So that is not allowing you to develop focus for this class. So that is a distraction now. A sleeping, a rest, taking rest, or taking food right now, or visiting a friend, or making gossip with friend. These are some distractions. Sleep is a distraction right now. A rain, a weather, these are distractions. So when you eliminate all these distractions, then you will be able to focus on this class. Otherwise, it is difficult to focus here on this class. So the most important thing for developing focus is eliminating the distractions. What distractions are there? Eliminate each and everything. Secondly, reduce multitasking. For example, at 2:30 you do different things, different activities. Like you want to do your lunch, you want to do take some rest, you want to write something, you want to read something, you want to study something, you want to meet with people. So these are multitasking, and you have to, if you want to develop focus for this class, so you have to reduce these multitasking. You have to only prioritize this one activity right now. You have to reduce it to one. If there are 3-4 activities you want to do at 2:30, so you have to reduce it to one. So this is how you will develop focus. Otherwise, if you will be busy in all the three, you will be sitting here, but you will be messaging people, you will be receiving call from people. So it will not allow you to develop focus. So for developing focus, reducing multitasking is important. The third thing is practicing mindfulness or meditation. You people know about the importance of mindfulness and meditation. So practicing mindfulness and meditation is also important for developing focus. Getting enough sleep. Getting enough sleep is also important. Getting enough sleep for focus. Connection with nature. Connection with nature is also important when we spend time in nature. Taking a short break. When you cannot focus on something and you study especially, so just take a short break, go out, and then come back. And this is how you will develop focus for that day. Exercise. Exercise has a huge importance, and one of the most important advantage of exercise is that it gives us focus. So exercise is important, physical activity is important for developing focus. Set daily priorities. Whatever you will do today, whatever activities you want to perform today, or whatever are your goal for today, so you must make a list of that. This is also important for developing focus. Set a timer. Set a timer. Sometimes we want to get off it, especially when we go to sleep and we want to get up. So we set a timer, alarm. We set an alarm. If I want to take a sleep for 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours, so I set alarm according to that, and then at that very time I get up. So you should also set alarm. For example, now I have developed a habit that whenever I have a class, so I set alarm at that time because I don't want to lose to waste time. So just 2-3 minutes before I set it. For example, I have a class at 9:40. So I set alarm at 9:37, 9:38. So I actually alarm when alarm goes, it inform me that now that this is the time to get ready for the class. So then I am right on time for the class. So I have developed this habit just recently. It's a very good habit. So set alarm. So these are the different tips. When we practice these tips, so some people also say listening to music also helps us to develop focus. So these are the different tips. When we practice these tips in our daily life, we will easily develop focus. So meditation is a kind of prayers. Like we go to prayer, we go to our prayer, or we keep ourselves busy in zikr askar. So these are also important tips for developing focus. When you offer your prayer 5 times a day, and during the prayer you try to concentrate on your prayer. So that's kind of meditation. So it also helps us to develop focus. Or choose to focus on the moment. This is also important. This is kind of a mindfulness. Focus on the moment. Whatever is happening right now, just focus on this very activity. Like when we enter this class, we start speaking in English. So just focus on English. This is how you will develop focus. And forget about the other languages. Sometimes a student asks me, sir, can we speak in Pashto for a while? Can we speak in Urdu for a while? So actually that doesn't develop focus. But when you think in English, so when you speak in English, think in English, so this is how you will develop focus. Because here right now we are practicing English. So what activity is going on? It is practicing English. So these are the different tips. If we give it a try and we start practicing it and we make it a habit to develop these habits and you practice these tips, these ways, so we will develop focus. And as I told you people that where focus goes, energy flows. And I want to share 1 or 2 more beautiful quotations with you about focus. Focus is the only difference between a successful person and unsuccessful person. This is the only difference. Now the choice is ours, whether we want to be successful or not. So if you want to be successful, then we must work on our focus. Focus has such a great power that it can give us success. There is another beautiful quotation: feed your distractions. Starve your distractions and feed your focus. Starve your distractions and feed your focus. Do you know what does it mean? Starve your distraction. Starve means when you don't give food to somebody. Starve your distraction and feed your focus. Feed means when you give food to something. Starve your distraction mean eliminate or remove your distraction. Feed your focus mean strengthen your focus. Starve your distraction, feed your focus. The only superpower we need is focus. This is superpower. Focus is what? Focus is superpower. So now if you want to have the superpower, so you must work on your focus and you must develop it. Now, after knowing what is focus, what is the importance of focus, and what are the tips for developing focus, now when we practice these things and we develop focus, so what advantages we'll have? What are the advantages? So there are a lot of advantages of focus. It is very much clear from the quotations. It gives us superpower. It gives us success. It is the only difference between successful people and successful people. It determines our reality. These are the advantages of focus. It determines our reality. So one of the advantage of focus is we memorize, think easily. We start memorizing, think easily. When we develop focus, if we study for an exam, so we will be able to memorize a lot of stuff in a very short time, or easily, everything easily. So it is a skill which give us an advantage that we start memorizing easily. Secondly, we start making better use of the resources, available resources. When we are focused, so whatever resources are available to us, we will make better use of that. This is another advantage of focus. Making better use of. We will become better organizer, a better manager, or a great leader. The third important advantage of focus is we access a problem efficiently. If there are some problems, we will access those problems efficiently or effectively. We will be able to find a solution to those problems easily because it makes us problem solver. As I told you in the start, that it makes us a great decision maker. This is also an advantage. It makes us a great decision maker. This is another advantage. It also makes us a great problem solver. So we access or approach problem effectively or efficiently. And another important focus is we do not miss important points. We do not miss important information. When we have focus, you will never miss important information. We will always make notes of those information. We will always remember all those information because of the focus. So you people come to know about what is focus, what is the importance of focus, and how can we develop focus in our life. So it is an act of concentrating our interest or efforts on something or some task, and a focused person knows how to eliminate distractions and how to continue with what should be accomplished. And you also know about the importance of that. It makes a great decision maker, problem solvers, and it gives us so many other advantages. It saves us time, energy, and everything, and resources. We become better manager, better planner, great leader. So it has a lot of advantages. And you also come to know about that we should eliminate distractions. Whatever distractions there, we must eliminate that. We must reduce multitasking. We must practice mindfulness and meditation. Exercise is important for that. Enough sleep. Eating well is also important. Eating well. We should also take care of our food. Eating well is also very important for it. So when we start developing these habits and start practicing these steps, so this is how slowly and gradually we will develop focus. And then I would like to finish with this beautiful quotation that a successful warrior is an average man with a laser-like focus. Laser-like focus. That should be our target. Laser-like.
Why?
Now, a successful warrior, a person who fight. A successful warrior, one is warrior. Don't be a warrior. Be a warrior in life, okay? Don't be a warrior, be a warrior. So warrior, W-A-R, warrior. W-A-R-R-I-O-R, warrior. A successful warrior is an average man, but with a laser-like focus. Average man. Once again, it is all about success.
But a laser.
but a laser-like focus. Now we have Mr. Abdul Latif sir. He knows the importance of laser technology.
Yes, sir.
And you
By,
study
by which cancerous cells can be
destroyed.
Yes.
Yeah. No, actually, not only cancer cell, but actually the focus is too much. Laser.
Laser therapy.
Yeah.
It is the ability of laser that focus.
Yeah. Focus is actually we need that focus, the focus of the laser.
Focus.
If when it focuses on something, so it achieves its goal.
Understand? The light of laser is effective to go in one flame. But which one is common light? It is spread in all directions.
Yes, that is what we are talking about. That it has such a great focus. Laser has such a great focus. So we need that laser-like focus. Everybody, if you want to be a successful warrior in life, so even if we are average people, but still we will become a successful warrior because of our laser-like focus. So laser-like focus, it is important for living a great life, extraordinary life, and successful life. So this was all about today's topic. Now I'd like to listen to you people one by one. That how did you find the topic? How did you find the session today? And what did you what did you learn from the session? What did you find useful for yourself?